To be. The snack was good. The snack was very tasty. Thank you, Celine. We'll go past time check.
Are you receiving visitors?
Oh, frame one. Hi. Hi. Hello, Sham. You Lizzie? It's me. It's me. I'm a cute Lizzie. Hello.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
Did you guys miss me? I took 1 day off. Did you guys miss me? Hi, C. Good morning. Big good morning energy. I fear D is cooked once more with the Sarah. Yes, I saw their stream. It is incredible. He is coming to do sortie, and we're gonna yap about how Saren can step on me. How does that sound? Sortie and yapping about how Saren can step on me. I cried. I wrote a whole paragraph about how much I miss you. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. My gay friends are crushing on Protofrost. Respectable, to be honest.
The sentients are not left.
Protofrost can get it.
Adapt to my.
Of course I didn't. Who's coming for sortie? So you come sortie? Loadout change. What am I doing? What am I taking, JK? Because Saren? You're in? Okay, join. Would you like me to take Frost? Hello, Apple. I bought a 6-pack of cheap isotonic drink. It tastes the way lime bathroom cleaner smells. What? Yeah, D, you've just been cooking well for a while. Is there a sniper rack? Is there? Is there? Secondary cold energy reduction. No, there's no sniper rack. No sniper. You can join. A second Archimedia has hit the search. Wait, what? What do you mean a second Archimedia? I really hope they continue doing stuff with 1999 settings. I like 1999. New EDA based in 1999. One more spot for sorties. Force myself in. Protonova, temporal Archimedia. I like that. I like that a lot. A second round of Protoframe skins have hit the wallet? Yep. I don't know how I feel about Nova Protoframe, but I kind of fuck with the rest of them. Mede! Alright, let's get sorties done. We got Sham, Soya, and Mende. Boris! Boris! Thank you for 15 months. Thank you for tier 3. Thank you. She like that? We like that. I like that. Thank you. Thank you. The Technosec codec can steal your fashion. Have fun with that image. I don't like that at all. Thank you, Boris. Hi, Bob!
This is a mobile defense mission.
Hey.
Payloads and defend a number of locations.
Oh, my PlayStation controller's plugged in still.
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
I was wondering why my desk was vibrating. What the fuck?
Watch the security systems. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Yeah, my fucking PlayStation controller was plugged in. So, because I was playing Ratchet and Clank earlier today. And so, yeah, my whole desk just fucking vibrated. We love to see it, I think. It was my desk! Chat, I went on an adventure today. I went on an adventure.
Continue to defend.
Do you guys want to hear about the last 24 hours?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Yes, we will, JK, we will.
Walkers
So,
incoming.
you guys guys know this. I love Ratchet and Clank. I love the Ratchet and Clank games. I think they're the best games made ever. Point blank. Known to mankind. You guys know this. I know this. You know this. Everyone knows this.
We are finished here. Move on.
And I've told you guys the story before that I have played my Ratchet and Clank 3 disc until it is literally like thinned out. Anyway, last night, and this is the reason I didn't stream, right?
Drop me in.
I started off EP, and then Sham got the zoomies, but he got like productive zoomies.
I'm in, Tenno.
And so he set up in my bedroom a computer, my PS2, and my PS4. So we spent like 2 fucking hours setting everything up. I didn't even know I still had the cables for the PS2. But anyway, I did, and now there's a fully functional PlayStation 2 sitting in my bedroom, along with a new TV.
Still
So-
working on it. Continue to defend.
After we set that up, naturally, the first thing I wanted to do was to play Ratchet and Clank. Except the disc is thin. The disc is thin from overuse. So, I get it, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe the old toothpaste trick will work on it. The old toothpaste trick. Do you guys remember, as a kid, right? When you would like put toothpaste on your PlayStation games, and it would like make them run better if they were scratched.
Keep moving.
Get in, hey. Do you guys remember that? Because that was a thing. Anyway, so I do the toothpaste thing, right? I rub the toothpaste onto the disc, blah 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 blah.
Here is a terminal. Get me in
And-
and get ready to defend.
I'm sitting there, I'm rubbing it, the toothpaste is on the disc, I rinse it off, I'm like, yeah, this is it, this is gonna fix it.
This will take.
It did not fix it. Chat, let me show you a photo, right? So this top disc is Simpsons Hit and Run. This game is a normal disc. You see how you can like faintly see my finger through it? Very, very faintly. Like you can just see the like basically a shadow. Now look at the Ratchet and Clank disc on the bottom.
Still working on
Look
it.
at the difference in
Continue to defend.
transparency between the two discs.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I literally wore my Ratchet and Clank disc down to a fucking stub. And like after the toothpaste thing, it turned on, but it didn't load. Like we sat there and we watched the fucking loading screen for about 10 minutes before I gave up. See, I don't have a
Odds
PS3.
were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
So yeah, obviously the fact that it wouldn't load and the fact that it's that thin, I've legitimately played that game to a point where the data layer is gone. Like it'll boot up, it'll struggle, but it'll boot up. It'll play the first cutscene, and then it'll get stuck in the first like loading bit where the ship is flying. It gets stuck there. It is dead. My 20-year-old Ratchet and Clank 3 disc that I have had since I was probably 7 has died.
Another job well executed.
Veda, thank you for the follow. So I'm sitting there. I'm gonna put it back on screen because I feel like it really drives home the point of how fucking thin this disc is. So I'm sitting there on my hands and knees on my bedroom floor begging this thing to fucking live. Begging it. Mowgli, thank you also for the follow. I'm begging for it to live. I'm going, please, please, I just want to play one game of Ratchet and Clank multiplayer with Sham, and then I'll be happy. And it couldn't do it. It, as you can see from how thin it is, it gave us its final breath. Excal Umbra, thank you also. Welcome, welcome.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal
My
any
disc
files you
that
find.
is older than some people in this chat has spun its last spin. And I ISO ripped this disc like ages ago. It took a long time for it to fucking work, but I did ISO rip the disc. So its spirit still lives on inside my computer and whenever I stream. It is in the arms of the angels,
Be on
chat.
the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather
As you can
destroy their
see,
data than let it get into our hands.
My beautiful Ratchet and Clank 3 disc has gone to the great PS2 in the sky. But you guys know me. You guys know that I can't fucking let that be. You know that that's not the end of the fucking story. So, naturally, I woke up today and I went, I'm buying a new disc. So, I am now the proud owner of a second copy of Ratchet and Clank 3. And a new memory card, because I couldn't find mine. When's the funeral? This is the funeral. When we're out of the mission, we'll have a proper funeral.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Walkers incoming.
Where the fuck is the elevator?
We fought with honor.
How much did I pay? 25 bucks. 25 bucks for another copy of Ratchet and Clank and a memory card. Do you want to go, Mendo, or do you want me to go? What do you want to do?
The target console is nearby.
Alright,
If you trigger the alarms now,
chat,
the enemy will
we're
start
gonna have a
destroying
funeral
data.
for it now. We're gonna have a funeral for it now. I want to see, the only things I should see in chat are Akari sob, Akari cry, Akari salute, the normal salute, and Akari flowers. That's all I want to see. I want to see cry, I want to see flowers, and I want to see salute.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have
Normal
everything we
salute
can
is also
afford.
fine.
Get to extraction.
This is all I want to see. Ooh is also acceptable. To our dearly departed, my 20-year-old Ratchet and Clank 3 disc, which I cautiously estimate to have over 12,000 hours of uptime, because that's how long Google told me discs can normally last before they start dying. We knew you well. Probably too well, because this was the only game I played for 4 years in a row and I hyperfixated on it as a kid. We knew you well. We never thought this day would come. Your body, though thin and fragile, has left us with hours of entertainment. We shall not forget you, and we shall not regret the hours spent. Beautiful, sweet Ratchet and Clank disc. You shall be framed. You shall be put on the wall as not only a remembrance of my childhood, but because holy fucking shit, I didn't know a disc could physically wear down like that.
Another job well executed.
May you enjoy your time with the great PlayStation 2 in the sky. We shall never forget you. Amen. Man, I'm emotional now. It's a terrible day for rain, chat. My beloved disc is beyond saving. Can we get some 07s in the chat? Can we get 07s for my Ratchet and Clank 3 disc? Keep them coming, chat. It lived a long and happy life. The greatest disc of the greatest game. And yet, still, its time was cut short.
Not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces.
But it's okay, because we got a new copy of it, and it works perfectly, and I spent 40 minutes beating Shan's ass into the ground in it.
The Zanuka prototype has made Alad V a very dangerous man. If he's allowed to carry out his plans, no Tenno in the system will be safe.
No, I'm gonna cry if I keep talking about it. No, you don't understand, chat. I genuinely feel like a part of my childhood has died today. And I'm trying to avoid that feeling for as long as I can.
I think you'd be a perfect fit.
I genuinely feel like a piece of me has died.
You're looking for. You're welcome to
And I don't like it at all.
for my newest Zanuka prototype.
But it's okay, because we have a new desk. A new desk, a new disc. And the first thing we did when we got home with it was put it in, boot it up multiplayer, and absolutely fucking wipe the floor with Shan. Like, he didn't even get one hit in on my base.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka prototype will
Absolutely fucking decimated him. It was beautiful.
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
I don't need a new desk.
now play nice, Tenno. Zanuka is one of you. Actually, come to think of it, Zanuka is many of you.
Anyway, yeah, the curtains have been closed. It's a day of mourning. But also, I can't believe I fucking found another copy of it that was close to my house and so cheap. What the fuck?
Stay focused.
So yeah, that's where we're at. That has been my last 24 hours. Infested RB defense? I am so fucking there.
Great work, Tenno.
I'm so there, I'm so there, I'm so there. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Who the fuck is coming with me for infested RB defense? Please, 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 please. How long? I don't know. More than 45 minutes is my intent. I'm gonna do that. Who's coming for infested RB defense? Please, please, please. I don't think he can hear me. Soyu, do you want to come? Infested RB defense. You bet? Hell yeah. Okay, you join me. Yeah, a piece of me has died in the storm today. My 20-year-old Ratchet and Clank disc. Here's the thing though, right? It's actually so fucking dead that it's like, it genuinely feels lighter. Like, it's actually lighter than a normal disc.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you
I guess you didn't. on, Shan. Come on, see. Shumpish, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I might bring Frost. Yeah, I do think it's worn down to the data layer, which is probably not ideal.
Make the Lotus proud.
But yeah, so that's been my last 24 hours. That's been everything I've done today. Yeah, this disc is like genuinely fucking paper thin. I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna put it in a picture frame and I'm gonna get like a colorful background so that it really emphasizes how fucking transparent it is. Cause like, it is insane. I've never seen a CD actively wear down. It's like actually fucked. And it's not the console. It's not the console. The actual console has been working fine with
Only under the shadow of death will
with every other game. It's genuinely just the paper thin fucking Ratchet and Clank disc that has been worn down from fucking probably years and years and years of uptime from young Akari playing it. Villamere and Minerva are the adoptive parents? Yeah, I like that. DVDs scratch and wear down easily, but still play fine even when they look screwed. Blu-ray is nigh invulnerable, but even the slightest damage breaks them. Look, this poor PS2 disc has seen it all. Like, it survives 20 fucking years of being played every single year. You know, being ripped to an ISO, being fucking everything. It has earned its forever slumber. It is very easily earned. It was the first PlayStation 2 game I ever had. It has earned its slumber, chat. It will be missed greatly, but its legacy will live on my new disc. Oh, brace with me. Yeah, DVDs and like most discs are fucking impossible to destroy. Like, I have seen discs that have been like literal fucking huge dents in them and still work perfectly. Such is how fucking insanely thin that Ratchet and Clank disc is. The front layer is about 0.6 of a millimeter. That means you wore down that much. Can you find anything on the rate at which discs get worn down? Because I only found a few things, but it was like... It was very, like, touch and go. Like, there wasn't really much to go on. That's why I'm cautiously guessing about 1,200 hours of playtime. What's the giveaway for? Whatever I feel like. It's not up on the screen at the moment because I haven't picked yet.
fight on. This test
When
is
I have
only
picked it, will be on the screen.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting.
But
Another
yeah.
opportunity to extract will appear soon.
It shouldn't wear down though. Then, look, it has. It's probably because you cleaned it. would have been cleaned, yeah, because it had to be cleaned to fucking work. It is long dead though. It is worn down, it is fucked. But it's fine because we got a new one. We got a new one and I'm genuinely surprised that I got it for 25 bucks with a memory card. My AX52 may be a slight bit broken. What do you mean? Yeah, PS2 Slim is what I have, so that makes sense, Yokai. Hi Della, how was what? Yeah, I do have a PS2 Slim, so that checks out.
Attack us, and we will counter.
Some Slim PS2s scratch discs due to a bad design choice on how the ribbon cable is laid out. Some positions of the laser user unit, the ribbon cable bends in a way that makes it touch the disc. Yeah, that checks out. That explains it. And just it's worn it thin over time. But like again, it has been played so fucking much. It's been played for a huge amount of time. Like beyond what I can even begin to explain. Honestly though, chat, I'm just happy. I got to go on a little adventure. I got a new Ratchet and Clank disc that actually works. It runs so fucking smoothly. It is fucking pristine. And I'm happy. I'm happy. So yeah, how are your guys' days? How was your day without me, chat? How was your day with no Lizard stream yesterday? How's your day with no Lizard stream? Simi, thank you for the follow. Did you guys have a good day? Did you have to hold a funeral for a fucking disc? Hey. What is that? Is that a little gremlin? It is. Wilds for like 10 hours? I cautiously am penciling Wilds in for tomorrow. Woke up at 3 in the morning, went to the city, had the exam, felt confident to pass and ate steak. Celebration state? Look, if you feel confident that you passed, then you probably did pass. Like, nobody, unless you're really, really stupid, you're not gonna feel, like, confident unless you know you've got it in the bag. You know what I mean?
Continue the arbitration.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Look, as long as I went well, that's what matters, right, Sax? I hope it did go well. I hope your confidence is right. Hated the math part of it. Was it hard? Was it like fucked? Grinding Far Cry 3 achievements and dreading Far Cry 4 since there's co-op and multiplayer achievements? I literally want Dante so we can yap? Hell yeah! So yeah, extra shout out for Sham for setting up the PS2 for me so that I could play game, and also enabling me to hold a funeral for a PlayStation disc, and also for taking me to get the new disc today. It wasn't really that fucked in hindsight. Oh. Laura here, Dante. Simply yapping. There are rumors that in Area 51 there's a PS2 Slim that doesn't scratch discs. Hi Max! Yeah, look, I didn't know that the PS2 Slim scratches discs, but it checks out. You know what time it is? 11:30. 11:31 actually. Wrong, it's 2 PM? Well, fuck you, it's 11:30. 1. Ouch! Oh! Happy birthday, Max! Happy 3-year anniversary! Ouch! Chat! Keckers at him! Keckers at him for being old! Thank you for tier 3, Max, and thank you for 30 fucking 6 months! That's 3 whole years! 3 whole ass years! What the fuck? Run Keckers at him! Ouch! I wanna see those motherfucking Keckers in the chat. Yeah, he's getting that fucking disease where your entire body turns into bones. He's gonna be like the Giga Skeleton. I wanna see all the Keckers for the old man. But thank you for putting up with my shit for 3 years, Max. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so, so much. But also Keckers, cause old. My bones may atomize, but these subs ain't cancelling. The bones are crumbling. Max's bones look like my fucking Ratchet and Clank disc. Hi, City.
Transference still holding.
But yeah, the biggest of appreciation for Shema for enabling me with literally everything in the past 24 hours, as he usually does. 07? I think you just missed the funeral. Hi, City! Max has transparent bones. We're gonna put Max's bones in a photo frame as well. Even after death, you should stay sub to Akari. Make a separate thing in your fucking will that's just like, this money goes towards this streamer every month.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Silver thing! Thank you for the follow. Come on. Got famous like Cinderella's! What? If it's a ribbon cable scratching it, can you just like move it? I don't know if it is. I don't know. I'll need to look into that more, but I'm not doing it on stream. Yeah, Bob, Max is already in an old person home. Nobody's answered my question on why you fucking monster. Where the fuck did you say that? Where the fuck did you say that, look? Gonna lead a lackey outside while you clean out old people's retirement funds? Chat, do you think it's unethical to hang out at old people's homes and befriend the old people so that when they die, they put you in their will? Is that a good business strategy, or is that fucked? done that. I'm not doing that. That's just looting the drops! Yeah, because like if you befriend them, you're kind of taking care of them, right? I want to put an asterisk and say I have not stepped foot in an old folks home in at least the past 15 years. But like, surely that's just like guarding the drops, right? Going into an older person's home, going into a retirement village to set up a fucking PS5. Going into a retirement village to set up a fucking VR headset. Another way is telling a rich Buddhist you owed money 3 lifetimes ago. Isn't the whole thing about being Buddhist that you're not meant to, like, have money sitting there? Like, isn't that whole thing, like, not having shit? How do I know if a ribbon is good? Plum?
And strike. We have to win this.
Huh? Hi, Williams. Watch out, Greg Slade Beat Saber. Look, I reckon giving VR headsets to old people would be fucking hilarious. But like, they've got to be like open-minded old people, right? But like, surely that'd be entertaining. I remember when I did have to go to a nursing home regularly for so a little bit of background knowledge, right? I was a very nerdy kid. We already know that. I'm a turbo nerd. I'm still a turbo nerd. Anyway, I was a really nerdy kid. And at the time, Dragonon was dating this guy whose grandma was in an old folks home. So like, this grandma was like fucking 92 or some shit, right? Like, she's fucking prehistoric, bro. And then she's out there being like an actual genuine fossil. And my turbo nerd autismo ass decided to try and show her Nintendogs for the DS. And she was so fucking confused. And at the time I was like, oh, this is neat, I'm showing her Nintendogs. But the reality is she just didn't fucking know what the shit was going on. And I don't think she actually gave a fuck. I think she was just happy that I was there. Joe Biden type age? Yeah! Why are the dogs trapped in this thing? What thing? Oh, the DS? I get it. Yeah, look, I don't know. Bro fucking was there for the fucking Cold War or some shit, right? Ain't no way she knew what a DS was. In hindsight, that was so fucking, like, bad of me. Like, little kid me to genuinely think that she gave a fuck about Nintendogs. I see Loki has appeared on Cham's stream. Yeah, so like, look. If an old person can get around Nintendogs, I'm sure an old person now can get around a VR headset. I'm sure an old person now can get around VR chat even. Hi Midgen! Like, if an old person 15 years ago can get around Nintendogs, an old person now can get around VR chat. It's the same thing, right? Think an old person would have a heart attack with all the horny shit that's on VR chat? In the corner of my screen, all I can see is Sham just picking up Loki over and over and over again, and Loki jumping down, and Sham picking up Loki, and Loki jumping down. Wonder how ethically questionable would it be for VR on people with dementia? Suggesting old people on what? Yeah, look, Radama's got a point. Radama's got a point. Old people go at it like you wouldn't fucking believe, chat. Grandpa would get banned for racism? How do I know this? Sham became the Sisyphus of Loki? Cursed to pick him up and put him back down? Yeah. Answer the question? I'm not answering the question. But no, Soyu is right. Soyu is right. Old people get it on more than fucking teenagers do. They're like, oh fuck, the biological clock is running out. Time to have as much sex as possible. Like, I'm not even joking, that's how that works.
Do you choose to leave now?
Yeah, it's common fucking knowledge.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
They're also bored as shit. It's the same thing as like in a small town, right? When you're super fucking bored, there's nothing else to do. That's why small towns have high rates of teenage pregnancies. How do I know that? I used to live in a small town. Unfortunately, I have social anxiety, so there was no fun being had there. But I used to live in a small town. Every female friend that I had from that small town is now pregnant or has a baby. Every single one of them before the age of 25. Meanwhile, I am 27 and I'm a fucking anime girl on the internet. So like, who's the real winner here? So, Grandma, your account was banned for breaking the TNS? Yeah. Grandma's getting fucking 2K35'd. That's also like it. That's also why the stereotype of the like pervert old man exists. Like, Family Guy didn't just make that shit up, that's just how it works. Also, if you're interested, my cat is currently on Sham's stream. He's feeding Loki treats. Keep forgetting Akari is 2 years older than me, yeah. Is Sham on Loki's stream? Yes. Twitch.tv/Loki. Yeah, there we go, there's Sham. He is currently 2 rooms away from me. Patting my cat. Feeding my cat treats. Mischievous fella? He's actually not. He's named after Flaky from Vikings. And when he points his face at the camera, you'll see he has like perfect eyeliner. He has really thick, perfect black eyeliner, and that's why his name's Loki. But he is a mischievous fella. He did end up being a Loki anyway. Stop! Stop! The kid is 50 months! That is fucking forever. What the hell? Man, now I feel old. Now I feel old. I thought Max was old, but I'm old. 50 months! Only 19 more until the funny 69? No, not the frost giant adopted by the Allfucker. The dude with impeccable eyeliner is what my cat is named after. But Loki as a name sounds kind of weird without any context, so that's why it's just Loki. Oh yeah, Loki's eyeliner goes unfathomably hard. He has like flawless fucking eyeliner. He is also a very good CAD, as you can tell.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Hi, Glass!
Continue to defend.
Yeah, he is an absolute angel. Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy Warframes and these 2D lives. Yeah, back when Star found me, I was a fucking 3D self-made fucking Viroid model. And I literally just played old PlayStation games. Because at the time, I was getting bullied by my Warframe clan. And I was like, I don't want to tell them that I'm a streamer because they literally tried to bully me out of streaming. I didn't want them to find out that I'd gone ahead and done it anyway. Nowadays, so I don't give a fuck. The cute anime dragon on the internet was right. That motherfucker got killer eyeliner. Yeah. Loki's eyeliner is fucking flawless. That cat is the fucking cutest. Ruby, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Mods kick her old clan leader in the balls. I was the old clan leader. But I said at one point to them. So this was right when I actually started streaming. Right? But I said to my clan, I was like, I want to be a streamer. I want to be a VTuber. And this was like just after HoloLive first branch of EN came out, and just after Myth came out. And I was learning like how to fucking 3D model and blah 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 blah. But I was like, I want to be a VTuber. And I'm not joking, chat. I'm not joking when I say this. I got laughed out of the fucking VC. They legitimately laughed at me until I fucking cried and left VC. Mao Zedong? You ever been bullied so hard in a Discord VC, you gotta turn your whole fucking computer off and like reevaluate your life choices? Because that's what fucking happened. Hi! Hey. Like, that was insane. It was insane. They legitimately, I told them I wanted to start being a streamer. And I was like, yeah, I think it would be really fun to be a VTuber. And they were like, they laughed, and they laughed, and they laughed. And then they went, you can't fucking order a Subway. How the fuck are you gonna talk to people on stream? And then it turned into like, you can't fucking talk. How are you meant to stream? You don't have friends. Who are you gonna play with? Nobody's gonna watch your streams because you're boring. And it was non-stop, right? It was actually a fucking like insane. Hello.
Loki wants to say hello.
Huh?
Loki would like to say hello to you.
Hello, Loki. Meow. Loki is here.
You get a camera meow? A microphone meow?
A camera meow.
A microphone meow?
Can we?
Can we?
He's purring.
ASMR?
Oh, good boy, Loki. Okay, put him down.
Do you guys hear that purr?
Did you guys hear him purring?
Loki did.
There was a little meow there. Meow. Hey, Loki. Loki.
Reinforcements
He's such a
available.
good boy.
Do you choose to leave now
Loki?
or
Yes.
continue fighting?
Do you want to take him back and show him again?
I can do.
He's following you because you have the treats. Door?
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Okay, I guess I'll shut the door. Loki. And yeah, so like after I got like literally fucking bullied to tears by my friends for saying I wanted to be a streamer and a VTuber. Naturally, I did it without telling them. I didn't stop, I just did it without telling them. Which, if it works, right?
Come on.
And my clan did not find out I was streaming until I hit 5k followers. Like, that was my thing. When I have 5k followers, I'll be able to show them, like, hey, I'm being successful at this. Now, of course, I have more stream followers than my clan has Discord members, so 23k to 27.5k. Yeah. So, I guess the moral of the story, right, chat, is if someone tells you not, like, that you're not going to be good at something and not to do it, then do it in secret and don't fucking tell them until they regret what they said. Yeah, do it out of spite. What are they going to do? Cry about it? Piss their pants? Being a VTuber is cringe as fuck, right? But I am cringe and I am free. I am ungovernable. I'm a VTuber and I'm having fun and they're sitting there pissing their pants on their computer chair day in, day out. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Absolutely fucking nothing. Yeah, I am cringe and I'm proud of it. We are cringe and we are proud. Sydney's Grand Slam. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the play. Morning. Not morning for me, but good morning. Yeah, we are cringe and free. That's the most important thing. Most importantly, chat, we are happy. I think, therefore I cringe. I do not think, therefore I do not am. Since I've never done trading, how does trading work? Step 1, either go to the person's dojo, go to your dojo, or go to Maru's Bazaar. Step 2, if you're in a clan dojo, you should be able to find a machine that has like little 4 little booths on it that you can talk into. Or interact with, I should say. They will be the trading booths. Step 3, select person on list. Step 4, pick item. Step 5, trade. That was a very, very short rundown, but you'll know it when you see it. Myself a plat? Most of the time. You can find people who are willing to do actual trades, like item for item, but plat is more common. Oh yeah, also there's always a credit tax when you trade. Be prepared for it, make sure you have plenty of credits.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Appreciate it? No, it's all good. It's all good. Cute Nova? Yeah! She has cute hair. She has a cute hairstyle. I like it a lot. Yeah, equal trades are normally for things that are like similar in value. Trade chat in game tends to be arse. Warframe.market is where it's at. Like the actual website, Warframe.market is where it's at. Good prices. Shows you if people are online or offline. Has copy pastors. Yeah, Proto Nova being named Kea is very interesting. That's rookie numbers. Yeah, I can't believe Kay got into Warframe and didn't tell us. Cannot believe it. I hate when live's interrupted by ads. Look, he can't hear me, right? Bro, I need those ads. Otherwise I cannot make money. Sorry for appreciating having fucking income, I guess. You can sub and get rid of ads? True! Huge and true. Yeah, simply sub, get no ads and support Drago. Or watch ads and support Drago. I miss non-intrusive banner ads. Ignore the fact that Max gifted me the sub. We will stay quiet about that. We'll stay quiet about that part. We don't need to talk about that, Sleeve. It is fine. Yep, shh. Look, chat. The thing is, right? Oh my god! The revenue is gone. Like, half my revenue comes from subs, and half does not. What? And a solid fucking chunk. Upon further reflection, it's definitely not half, but a solid fucking chunk comes from people watching ads and being given ads. It is what it is. I do not control the ads, but they are helpful to me.
Reinforcements available. Do
Again.
you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Again. Can't wait to play Ziggy Stardust. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous about how that, how a frame that was like Bowie-esque would turn out. But I think it turned out really good. I'm very excited to see, how it actually goes in action. Yeah, it's a necessary evil. Ads are a necessary evil. Like, if you really despise them, you can sub. Or you can get turbo. Like, there are options. Or you can just deal with it, because, like, streamers deserve returns for their hard work too. That's nice, but this is a frost. Temple scene was peak as fuck? Yeah. I really appreciate that. I like how Bowie-esque he is. Like, honestly, I expected it to be Bowie-esque, but the amount that they leaned into it is like perfect. So lots of people simping for Protofrost? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna be so for real. He ain't doing it for me, chat. Saren? Absolutely. Frost? Mm-mm. Maybe I am just being picky, or maybe it's just because I don't like the grey hair. I don't know if it's pickiness or I'm just not into old. I don't think I'll be bothering with Protofrost though, especially when mine looks this fucking good. Like, how am I meant to give up this? This is a fucking masterpiece. Also, I guess I don't like that as a dad, I think. I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm not simping for Protofrost. He ain't doing it for me. Maybe it's because I'm already committed to a mere Beckett. I don't know, chat. Also, he's married, yeah. Maybe that's also it. Maybe I don't want to simp for someone that's married. People's taste differ, that's fair. to be honest, I really don't vibe with the proto frames. Like, I absolutely love the designs of the hex, don't get me wrong. But I don't like them in gameplay.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the
Like,
enemy. Keep
maybe it's because I've been playing for 10 years and I'm a boomer that's stuck in her ways, right? But I have never looked at my Warframes and been like, I want them to have human faces. I don't see them as playable characters. And the concept of being my op inside another person's body is fucking weird to me, to be honest. Like, I love them as characters, I don't like them as playable characters. Yeah, I don't fuck with the mind control. Maybe it's a little schizo of me, right? Maybe it's a little schizophrenic of me, but I don't fuck with the skinwalking. Yeah, I don't like the skinwalking. Counterpoint, Eleanor and Allie. I love them as characters. I don't like them as my Warframes. I like them as their own individual character. I don't like them as my character. Does that make sense? Like, even with Amir, even though I'm like, yeah, here's the thing, right? If you give them a personality, I can no longer see them as myself, because I now see them as their own character, and then it's fucking weird to be able to mind control them and summon them into this when this is not them. Degoing the character's action game route as versus what was the way they were doing content is... No, don't get me wrong, I love the story of it. I love the story of it. I love the characters. I don't like using them in my gameplay. Yeah, Trin Heirloom over Letty. And I think it may be because I've been playing so long and I'm a boomer that's stuck in my ways. But also, like, yeah, in my head, my operator is the character, right? Is the character. And the frames are what my op switches in and out of. Kind of like different clothes. What fucks me up is where there are other people introduced into that. Like, I don't mind the concept of, hey, these frames used to be people. You know, I'm not mad about, hey, this used to be a person. I don't want to see that person, though. My Warframe is the hen and I'm the will? Exactly! I don't want my Warframe to be the fucking reanimated corpse of another person. I don't fuck with that. I love the storyline, I love them as their own characters. I don't vibe with it being me. And you guys know how I feel about skinwalkers. No, I don't want faces on my Warframes. Not the drifter, not the operator, nothing. I do not want faces on my frames. They are suits of armor.
Reinforcements available.
Umbra
You
is his
choose to
own
leave
thing.
Now or continue fighting.
Yeah, my murderbot should not have faces that I
Another
recognize.
opportunity to extract will appear
My
soon.
murderbot should not be the person I am dating in a fucking suit. My murderbot should be a normal common garden hunk of infested flesh and metal. That is it. I don't care about Umbra, right? Umbra is his own thing. Umbra has a whole storyline explaining it. But now they're trying to Umbrify everything. It was different as a once-off gimmick. Now it's like, oh, cool. You know, now I can't play Frost because I can't relate to his fucking backstory. And now he's a fucking decrepit old man inside the fucking suit. I don't fuck with that. Especially that Max, yeah. And Mia's backstory of him being a civvy and literally just a fucking IT nerd. Yeah, it makes me less inclined to bring him. Like, I think I said that when we first got the Gemini skins. And I was like, why are we subjecting him to more of this? And why does he sound happy about it when we bring him out here? Like, it goes against his personality. And that's my point. You give them a personality and you give them opinions, and I am going to want to respect that personality and opinion. I don't know, this is just my opinions on it. This is my thoughts on it. You don't have to agree with me. Yeah, that's exactly it, Dredge. There's a difference between playing alongside the characters and being able to fucking skinwalk them. I did not say Umbra was the only human Warframe. That's not what I said at all. I said Umbra is the exception to me not liking them. But yeah, Dredge pretty much summarized it. Krenos, thank you for follow. Welcome. Can I grant you a wish? Maybe? Depends what it is. Potentially? Yeah, I did not say that Umbra is the only Warframe with a human in it. I said Umbra is the exception to the rule that I don't like the fucking human showing through the Warframe. I'm not saying I don't like that the Warframes have humans in them. I'm not saying I don't care. I'm saying I don't want, for me, this is my Frost, right? This is my Frost. He is my Frost. He is not an old dude. Why did I say they were copying? I didn't say that. When did I say they were copying Umbra? Fucking when did I say that? I didn't. As far as can tell, the proto-frames you can wear are simulations of them. You're not really controlling a real person outside their real timeline. Yeah, I think if they were their own thing, like Carl, I would like them more.
Extraction is ready. Unless you
As it stands, I don't like being
Continue
Skinwalker.
to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
That was your wish for everyone to have a great weekend, playing and have fun with friends, family, and those they love? I can try! could have just wished for an aura former. We got an aura former. Yeah, the skinwalking being optional makes me very happy, and that's why you will very rarely see me use a Gemini skin. Yeah, if you don't have the Gemini skins, you don't have to skinwalk as them. You know, it was one thing to skinwalk in the quest as a, you know, as a like telling the story from their point of view. Same as they did with Carl. Same as they did with the Corpus guy. Skinwalking for the point of a story is different than like, oh, here's Amir Beckett, a nerdy IT guy who got dragged into the war because he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now we're gonna make him slaughter thousands of fucking Grenier. And suddenly he's excited about it. That's what I don't fuck with. Yeah, like this is my frost. It belongs to me. It belongs to me. It is not any other frost. It is not an old man. It is my hunk of infested flesh and meat that I mind control. I don't know, I just have so many problems seeing the frames as the proto frame. And I don't like the forced backstory of the proto frames. Like, cool, now all of my vault is like, is Amir Beckett. That's how it is. Vault is Amir Beckett. I choose to fucking ignore that. I choose to ignore that. I found my vault at the start of the fucking, like, game. I found my vault then. It is not Amir Beckett. It is my suit that I picked at the start. You know what really grinds my gears with proto frames, more specifically Arthur? In fact, he looks like modern Excalibur, but there's an Excalibur that predates the Orokin Empire called the Proto-Armor. What came first, Arthur or the Proto? Exactly! I understand what they're doing with it. I love what they're doing with it. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I am not complaining about that. But yeah, you cannot attach a character backstory to every single character and then expect people to enjoy skinwalking as them. Like, you're completely missing the point of eternalism? That's not my fucking point. I'm not saying that Vault isn't Vault and Amir isn't Vault. I'm saying I don't like playing Warframe and seeing a fucking human face on them. That's my point. I don't like seeing my Frost and going, oh, yeah, this is an old dude. I'm a fucking 27-year-old girl. I have no fucking idea what the fuck Frost's life is like. I've never been to Russia. I'm not a fucking dad. I cannot relate to the backstory. But this Frost, my cute Frost, is my hunk of infested flesh and metal. Yeah. And Mia, with his own personality, in a relay, is fucking sick. He would nerd the fuck out over that. I love the concept of that. But
Extraction
it's
is ready.
just not how this,
Unless you can handle
like,
more
whole
of the
thing
enemy.
works.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
No, I've never been to Siberia. I like your VTuber model. It looks nice. Hi, welcome and thank you. Thank you, thank you. I get you. The first Frost was an old dude made into a Warframe who the tenant helped. Which is cool. It's cool. I don't want to fucking see my Frost and think of an old dude. That's my point. I don't want to see my Frost and think of an old dude. That's the whole point of this, is I don't want to use the Gemini skins because they weird me out. I'm not here to argue about the fucking law. I defended the law like fucking 5 times. I actively said, I like the law. I think it's great. I just don't want my fucking Frost to have an old dude's head. Some of you guys are acting like I'm fucking sitting here saying that the game is shit. Yeah, Max, did I not say like fucking 5, 6, 7 times? I love the storyline of the game. I love the lore of it. I love what they did with the Hex. I love what they're doing with proto frames. I like it. Did I not say that like 800 fucking times? At no point did I say anything like that. Like, you're coming in defending the law when I didn't fucking ask. I also never said anything about open parties. All I said was, I don't like my Frost having an old dude's head. That's it. It's that simple. My accent sounds foreign? That's because I'm Aussie. That's because I am a kangaroo. I have never set foot in America. I do not intend... How is that an argument? How is that an argument? Fucking what? It's not an argument. It's not up for debate. I don't like using proto skins. I'm not going to use the proto skins. I don't want my Frost to have an old dude's head. I cannot relate to my Frost being an old dude. It's that simple. God forbid I ever say anything that isn't sucking D's dick. If you missed half the conversation, why jump in and immediately assume that I was fucking going off about the law? Yeah, why jump in, assume I'm going off about law, and then say that there's an argument? What? I plan on visiting Australia. Be prepared for lots of people telling you there's gonna be spiders and there's not actually spiders. There's not actually that many spiders. It's not that hard.
Reinforcements available.
You must give Akari a creative glyph in order for her to praise them without crashing out. It's
Continue to
not
defend.
even...
You will be rewarded.
I'm crashing out because people have taken me saying I don't like something, which is incredibly fucking rare for this game. Let's be so for real. And taken it as I have no media literacy, I don't understand the law. Dude. I'm not saying there's not spiders, I'm saying that like people sit there and go like, People sit there and be like, oh, you know, there's gonna be spiders everywhere, and there's not spiders everywhere. The recorder? Abso-fucking-lutely. That's why we have the dirt redeem. Wait, can I, I can't fucking play the recorder. They're not! They're literally not huge! What the fuck just happened? I attempted to play Crash Bandicoot on my recorder and it didn't work very well. Professional recorder player? No, they're just genuinely not huge. Chat, I have not seen a spider bigger than my fingernail for like years. That was meant to be Crash Bandicoot. There was an attempt. Big spiders are hiding and waiting. There's no dinner plate size spiders. It's not like that. It's not like that, chat. That's not how it works. Yeah, I'm not on the East Coast. I'm peacefully not there. I'm not seeing big spiders all the time. It's not like that. The spiders around my house are huge. I live near a creek by 3 feet. That sounds like a living next to a creek thing, not anything else. No, chat, there are not as many giant spiders as you would expect. The biggest I've seen was the size of my whole hand. Yeah, they're dangerous spiders. There's not fucking huge ones. Brown recluses are scary, but like, they're also timid as fuck. Yeah, they don't get to the size of dinner plates. It's simply not true. There's huntsmen, but they're chill as fuck. Good neighbors, don't complain and don't make a shit ton of noise. Yeah. Huntsmen are just fucking vibing. Yeah, and they're scared of you. They have no business fucking with you. They're out of there. I love how we've gotten from how it feels wrong to pilot someone else's brain to the size of spiders. I don't know. How do you feel overall with the shift to make Warframe more character-driven instead of content-driven? Look, I'm not mad at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at it. I do not think there's an issue with it. I appreciate that we're getting more lore. I absolutely fucking love it. However, as someone who used to play, like, leaderboard events all the fucking time, I do miss comp events. I miss hopping on Warframe with my friends and smashing out an 8-hour fucking Ambulance Reborn and seeing my name on the leaderboards. I do miss that. I genuinely do. And you can probably tell that I miss it and crave it from the fact that I'm like constantly pushing to do like shit like this. We're on like fucking 76 of the arbitration. have watched me do level caps live on stream. Look, yeah, there is a good reason leaderboards got taken away. Sabers, there's a good reason solo rails got taken away. But that's a different conversation. I miss competitive Warframe, but I also understand why it's gone. Like I said, legitimately my whole point in all of that was I don't want to skinwalk as an old dude. What the fuck does Conclave have to do with leaderboard events? Yeah, tarantulas are spiders, but tarantulas are nice. They're cute. They mind their own business. Chat, Conclave is where I want to go if I want to pretend I'm playing Warframe, but actually do 2/3 of fuck all for 3 hours while I wait for a match. Lunaro is fun. I do like Lunaro. But Lunaro falls into the same thing. It's great if I want to spend 3 hours waiting for a fucking public matchup to happen, but also pretend I'm actually playing a video game. Yeah, Conclave and Osh is even more fucked. Yeah, give me squad modes with scoreboards again. Give me fucking Ambulance Reborn. Give me Pacifism Defect. Give me any of that shit. Give me my fucking competitive back. Face-Off exists, yes, but Face-Off is not the solution. And I don't know what that solution is. This is one of those times where I don't have an idea. But man, I miss actual leaderboard events. I miss the hype that you would get between clans. And like the banter between clans as well. I even miss having like an all-nighter to sit there and go like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna smash this entire thing out.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
This game is so intense, it reminds me of what actual competitive people do.
For your bravery.
I mean, I get that. There is a very certain archetype of people that enjoy Warframe. And an even more specific certain archetype that enjoy Warframe on a competitive level. Yeah, I don't know, I miss that stuff, chat. I genuinely do. I don't know that I could ever get back into it to the extent that I used to. Because back when Warframe was like very competitive and we had like leaderboard events every 6 months and shit, I was in university, right? I didn't have a full-time job. I worked casual and studied. And I studied from home, and it made it very easy to be able to, like, push myself to the limits on those events. And I don't know that I would have the... What? Huh? Thank you for the prime! Thank you. follows and immediately prime subs, absolute giga chat. There it is. It took a second to come up in chat, didn't it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I don't know that I would be able to go as hard as I used to be able to because, you know, doing that nowadays involves a day off work. It was so satisfying to hunt for and get squads together to hunt Eidolons with specific frames having specific uses together. Yeah. Eidolons in the early days was so much fun, and unfortunately, it feels like they've just been power crept to all hell and back, you know? Like, I can bring a fucking babby frame into an Eidolon hunt now. Because we know the patterns, we know the techniques, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a bit too optimized. Yeah, it's a peculiar in-between. Last time I tried to do sandal farming for Conclave, my team spent like 20 minutes lecturing me about meta stuff I need when we were setting up, like really laid into me that I need meta weapons and meta loadouts, blah blah blah. Like I don't have Manchester or Archetype. Yeah! No, I agree with you on that, Waffles, and knowing the clan you're in, I have a feeling that that is not just a you thing. Sniffer? Veteran players are different then? Yeah, Sweatlords will Sweatlord no matter what, but it's not a try-hard game. More Sniffer? There's always gonna be Sweatlords, and I will happily admit, I'm a Sweatlord. I am like the fucking sweatiest motherfucker there is. But I am not the general public when it comes to Warframe.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Let's go on the offensive.
Blizzard lives on LA for baby jail? Yep. We're giving him baby jail. Where is he? Alright. Make sure to stay around here. Because if he follows someone, he will leave. And he won't be in baby jail and it'll be bad. Nobody's asking me for ASMR stuff. Sham, the guy's following you. How can I have it? Because I want it. I want it, I just don't have time and I'm scared that nobody will show up. Like, I have a fucking 3DO. 5e, or 5th tournament was a great event. Good squad mode, so needed with it. Clearly made intended to play to 1 versus made to feel like they hate you when you play it. Yeah. What is Blood Strike? Gay baby jail has been made.
Warframe is strong.
Can just fucking run him into the abyss. That's all good too. Look at his health! This is why he needs gay baby jail, chat. Go XLR is another mic that people use for ASMR. Monkey? Yeah, whoever runs out of my globe with the op, your mum's a hoe. Now we can run. Before it flicks into a new boat. Riven! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Idiot is here. He is safely within the globe. You play Warframe too? So does most of this chat, yeah. No way! More Warframe players? Ah. Bullock. Feels bad, man. Oh well. We still got the aura former. Thanks, Hexus idiot. Can we get Fs for the Hexus idiot? F.
People will kill you inside.
That was fun though.
What can we do to help your journey?
before I'm gonna start packing up. Yeah, bro has no survival instincts. Literally none. What do we want to do? Yeah, nobody plays Conclave.
You
Dead
have
game
your
mode.
issues, Taro. My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
Permanently pieced out? Yeah. You got a pop-up from Twitch? Feels bad,
Otis
man.
went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty. Ah, there I go again.
Kill Profit Taker. Huh? I mean, we can. Don't have him yet? Ah. That's okay.
I make exceptions for the exception.
What to do? I really don't feel like killing the Profit Taker.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
I guess we're doing Profit Taker. That's a good say. Soon we get to kill the Blue Band on the 19th. Like to see more done with syndicates. I feel like syndicates is something that they've got so much room to expand upon, and they have for some things. Like they have with, you know, with Hexus and all that, but it's not like a huge amount, you know? I feel like they could do something for every syndicate and it would be absolutely banger. Maybe it unlocks differently with which syndicate you're like with and what rank you are with them.
And bring them home.
I don't know, there's so much you could do with that, but
Stay
yeah,
focused.
only Hexus
There's a
has,
heavy
yeah,
unit
Hexus has stuff. Red Veil sometimes pops up in the storyline, but other than that, they're kind of just there. Like, there's so much potential you could do there. And I hope that they will flesh that out in the future, because, you know, we didn't get Arby's for quite a while, so I'm always hopeful.
As soon as you can. We don't have much time. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
Thank the stars, not a minute
man.
too soon.
Hi, Kelly!
Subject found.
Hi, hi,
You
hi.
need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all
Look,
costs.
I'm happy I got my syndicates fixed, because it used to be that Suda liked me and everyone else hated me. And I don't know how the fuck I achieved that, but I did.
The Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Hexus and Red Veil being bounty face could be fun. Still Meridian and Parent Sequence being raiding resources and rescues. With Loka restoring nature, doing research and stuff, etc. Yeah, there's so much that you could do with just the lore that they've given each syndicate. And like missions you could base that around.
Escort mission.
And I really hope they do. I hope they haven't forgotten about that with the advent of everything else. Like, I know they're working super hard, but I do feel like other syndicates should get something as well. Did you and Shem watch any more Harry Potters? Yeah, we started on... There's more here. We started on the second movie, but we didn't get through it because we fell asleep. Alright, I'm going still far. I know LM has this thingy that looks like loose suspenders.
These foes deserve your respect.
You're welcome.
Honor them with quick deaths.
Oh yeah, I love the Harry Potter movies. I know that's like, you know, quote unquote not something you can say as a streamer because, you know, the politics. However, I'm gonna say it anyway, I fucking love those movies. I do not hold the cast of the movies responsible for what the idiot writer did. You know? Most peak Warframe, sharing it with friends, just geeking out. Yeah, I miss it too. I like to think that that's kind of energy I have on my streams. I like to think I can recapture that a little bit, but then maybe wishful thinking. I acknowledge that. Yeah, I still can't play Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not gonna force my feelings on anyone else on stream, because I know that it's a very sensitive topic and I don't want to upset or offend anyone. However, I do still love the Harry Potter movies. I'm not out here trying to, you know, hate anyone or anything like that. And like when all the drama came out surrounding Hogwarts Legacy, I was actually going to buy the game, and this is the first time actually talking about this because I deliberately didn't talk about it because I didn't want a virtue signal. But I donated the Aussie price of the game to a local trans funding, you know, initiative here in Australia. Like, I was going to buy the game, and then when everything came to light, and, you know, when I really found out the depth of it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to donate this instead. And I didn't tweet about it, I didn't, like, make a big deal of it, because you guys know me, I don't want to dog whistle or do anything or really impose political beliefs on anyone on my stream. Especially because a lot of it happens in America and I have nothing to fucking do with it. I have no horse in this race whatsoever. So, yeah, I did it quietly, but I did donate the money I was gonna spend on the game to a trans initiative and charity.
We will counter.
And in my own way, I think that was the best use of it. It wasn't because I'm a streamer, it wasn't anything like that. It was, everything came to light, and I tried to hate Harry Potter. I genuinely did. But I can't, I cannot detach from something that is so nostalgic to me. You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm not watching the fucking remakes. No. The original books and the original movies will always have a place in my heart because I grew up with them, right? But the new stuff, absolutely not. I'm not supporting it, and I'm not gonna support it, and I'm not gonna stream it, and I'm not... You guys know I pretty much don't talk about it either.
You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Yeah, I hope you guys get it. Like, it's not because, oh, you still like it because you can't disassociate or, like, or because you secretly hate trans people or whatever. It's not like that. I can hate J.K. Rowling and still enjoy Harry Potter. But I know that that is a sensitive topic, and I know that that hurts some people, which is why I donated the money instead of buying the game. Also, Pine, thank you for the follow. Welcome. The later books were rough for ADHD me. I was struggling to get to the end of the first story without skipping to the end, then went doubled from Goblet of Fire onwards. The fifth book is the longest, and then they get shorter again. Yeah, the virtue signaling, especially when it came out, was absurd. Like, straight up absurd. I have a lot of opinions on it. I don't wanna... The more I speak, the more likely it is someone's gonna clip me out of context and try and cancel me.
Your
you know?
weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That just is how it is. And I know that as a streamer, people are always looking for a way to do that. That's my honest thoughts on it. That's why I did what I did. I didn't virtue signal. I didn't draw attention to it at the time. Now that it's been over a year, nearly 2 years, I feel comfy to say, like, yeah, you know, this is what I did. But the fact that I didn't do it at the time should show you guys what my intentions were. Hi, Booze. Yeah, it's one of those things now where it's a fucking heated topic. Like, yeah, no, Rowling is still a fucking asshole. Don't ever think that I am wanting to support her. She can go live in the fucking mold spores for all I care. But no, we are watching a movie still, yeah. We are watching the movie still. We're getting there. Been watching the second one. We got halfway through, and then we went sleep.
Betrayers! Let me introduce my new friend.
Perhaps we'll finish it after stream. I don't know. We'll see how we go.
My amalgams!
I think I used to line up for those book releases. Yeah, now you don't get like midnight book releases. You don't even get midnight game releases anymore. The world has changed so much since then.
Find extraction.
It makes me really, really nostalgic.
Stay focused. There's a
Like-
heavy unit approaching.
This is proof of how fucking out of touch I am with shit, right? When Spyro Reignited came out, I was so excited. I was like, oh, there's gonna be a midnight release, blah, blah, blah. There was not a midnight release. But in my like, little nostalgic mind, I thought there would be.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. the lesser.
Yeah, that's just it, Yoga. Everyone should be allowed to have their own thoughts and opinions on it. And, like, I do think there is a right opinion in that fuck J.K. Rowling. I do think there is a right opinion in that fuck J.K. Rowling. But my opinion on what to do with the books and the movies is that people should be allowed to do what they want. Are there any more? One more. Yeah, we don't need remakes. And I think the remakes are only gonna serve to, the remakes are only gonna serve to fuel the fire again. Did I see the teaser? Yeah. They called him Longfall. What?
Your weapons make music.
I mean, yeah, his name is Longbottom in the English ones.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Can we also agree there's only 6 Star Wars movies in the TV series? I can agree with that cautiously. Huh? In USA it's called Bikini Bottom? What? I am 1,000,000% sure his name is not Bikini Bottom in the fucking... in America, where the books would still be in English. Yeah, the session is very clearly not full. Thanks, D. Ah, I'm an idiot. I thought that would kill them and it didn't.
Destruction is complete.
Oh well. Five, 6, 7, 8.
You got it.
Never mind, we're
The
good.
data is still intact.
Explode? It's fine, we got it.
We have everything.
It's
we
fine.
came for. Get to extraction.
Fuck you, idiots, by the way, green stupid fucks. Love you much, Akari? We love you too, random citizen. Yeah. We love you too, dweller. Dolgapoops is a translation in Russian for Longbottom. Does it actually mean Longbottom? Like, is it literally word for word long bottom?
Very good.
Means long part. That's incredible, to be honest. Doggo must mean long since it's the same in Slovenian. Alright, it's just past 1 AM. I know I started late, but it's also past 1, so it is time for me to eat. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for the interesting conversations we've had today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate when you guys have thoughts and stuff that give me stuff to think about. I really, really appreciate it. Spinny? Alright. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow for Monster Hunter. Probably tomorrow and probably Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay? Probably tomorrow. Probably Monster Hunter Wilds. I am gonna need a squad to babysit me. Okay? Probably tomorrow. Probably Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm gonna need babysitters. Good night, chat. Good night, 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 good night.